All right, the next section of our lesson 1.2 talks about step functions. So what do we mean by a step function? We have an example of one graphed right here. A step function looks like a staircase. Step 1, step 2, step 3, 4, and so forth. It could also be going down. The idea is it stays constant over an interval. Notice the y value is not changing. We say the y value is constant. On this piece, the y value is constant. On the second piece, the y value stays constant. All right? So that is an example of a step function. Let's take a look at the definition of this function that's graphed. So f of x equals 2, so it's constant. It stays constantly at 2 between x equals 0 and x equals 2. Notice on this one, it's closed on the right, closed on the left, open on the right. Closed on the left, open on the right for every one of these, because the inequality has an equal sign on the left, but no equal sign on the right. Okay, there's an example of a step function. Now we're going to talk about how to graph one and how to write one. So we're going to go down to example 4. You rent a karaoke machine for 5 days. The rental company charges $50 for the first day, $25 for each additional day. Write and graph a step function that represents the relationship between the number of days, x, so x is the number of days, and the total cost, y, in dollars of renting that karaoke machine. So they've kind of started us out here with a table. So we're going to do the table, and then we're going to write the function, and then we're going to do a graph. So between 0 and 1, if you don't take the karaoke machine, it's going to cost you nothing. But if you take it for part of a day or a whole day, it's going to cost you $50. It's $50 for the first day. Then, for 1 to 2 days, you kept it for longer than a day, but no more than 2. It's going to be $75 because we're adding $25 per day after that first day. From 2 to 3, it's going to be $100 because we're going to add $25 for that third day. For the fourth day, we add another $25. And then if we keep it anywhere from 4 to 5 days, we kept it 4 days and 1 hour, whatever, it's going to be $150. So that's our table of values. If we write the function, it's going to be 50 if x is between 0 and 1, 75 if x is between 1 and 2, 100 if x is between 2 and 3, 125, and 150. That's what our function looks like with the equation. And then we're going to do a graph. So for our graph, we're going to start at 50, but we're going to leave an open circle on this left end because x is greater than 0. And then we're going to do a closed one on the right this time. Okay, I'm going to change colors, make that a little darker. I think we'll do this in purple. So open on the left, closed on the right. There's our first step on the staircase. Second step, open on the left, closed on the right, but we're going up to 75, right? There's the second step. The third step, we're going to jump up to 100. And we're going to have that one. Let me do that one again. From 2 to 3, but leave it open on the left, closed on the right, because it's greater than 2, but less than or equal to 3. Then we're going to do closed and open. Open on the left, closed on the right. And then the last one is 150. From 4 to 5. And there we go. That's our function. Okay, we're going to talk a little bit about the... Well, actually, I'm going to let you do the monitoring progress, so we're good.